So previously, I talked about what it takes for women to seek in looking what makes a good man and the qualities that you're seeking, right? But I want to now talk about what qualities that make a woman a great mate for a man. Okay, so we talked about the man making a great mate for a woman. So now let's help the men out, and I'm going to give you a few of the top things I found that you're seeking in having great stability in your relationships and looking for someone that you are ready to love. Okay, so let's get right into it. Hello, everyone. I'm Dr. Pamela Smith. Thank you for love Dr. Pamela Smith. Thank you for joining me as we go ahead and talk about things that's going to change your relationships and help you understand about love and finding and keeping love. Thank you for joining me. Make sure you continue to hit the notification button and subscribe, and we'll continue to grow this channel. Okay, so let's talk about a few things about the qualities that men look for in women, and some of the things are the same as I talked about women looking for. You kind of look for the same things, but the thought process may be different. So, for instance, men also look for peace and emotional stability. Now, remember, I said women look for emotional safety. Men look for the stability. Because women is looking for the security of some man to be there and care for them. Men are looking for the peace and the emotional stability because they're looking for someone that keeps them calm. There's no chaos. She knows how to handle herself in conflict. She knows how to express her emotions without the constant drama and doesn't create unnecessary actions. Okay, that's pretty much what men look for. And I get it, because you don't want all that chaos. It's just like women. I don't want the chaos from men. I don't want to keep hearing you complain about me. I mean, if you're gonna complain about me, we don't need to be in a relationship. If you have an issue with something that you're not secure with, that's drama to me. I don't want to keep having and rehashing the same old thing, because you're dealing with your insecurities. You got me? So I get it. Men look for stability in that side, and it's very important. Men look for respect. Men want to be respected when they're spoken to. They want that respect emotionally, and they want you to honor them. They want you to be not agreeable to everything, but they don't want you to disagree in a disrespectful way, and it's a battle or belittling them, you know, and what they say, emasculate them. I talk about that. If you go watch one of the previous video, or go back and check some of my videos, I talked about what men find that women doing that emasculates them. And women, and if I could find the word that we could use for the men that they do to us, I'm gonna find it. It's not one out there, but it is the same thing that they do. We claim we're doing to them, they do to us. Okay, but we do have to respect our men better and not be confrontational and belittling to them. Okay, loyalty. That's one of the things that men seek in women. They're looking for loyalty. Most believe that they're not getting true emotional loyalty, or even just having faith. And that comes with a lot of trust. And being loyal has a lot to do with giving up yourself to that person. And that one person. You know, you're loyal to that person, only want to entertain that person, only want to be around that person. And you respect your relationship emotionally and physically, and you're faithful. So that's what men are seeking, that type of loyalty. Support his vision. I don't know about where the lack of support comes from. If you have a lack of support for a man's vision, maybe that's not your mate. You don't have to do what he's doing, but you can support what he's trying to do. And that's what one of the things men find is endearing. That you support their vision, you believe in their purpose, you encourage their growth, you respect their path, how they're going to do it, and they just want you to walk beside them, not have to, tell me what I need to do, just be a part of my vision, right? I don't need you to do anything he doesn't want you to do anything within it. He just wants you to be a partner that believes in what he's doing. You see where I'm going? The other thing is femininity. Femininity. I always say that word wrong. Femininity. I messed that one up. You all know what I'm saying. I'm looking for somebody that's soft. Not so hard. But then wants a woman that's confident in herself and have emotional expressive of herself. Just into her feminine power. And not being forced to do that. Just want to be nurturing and warming and soft. Not something you have to force yourself to do. You got me? You're doing it because you want to do it. Another one is, men for some reason feel that women don't take on accountability. Accountability for things that they find that may have caused the harm within the relationship. And you don't take responsibility for your actions. And you want to conflict from it versus being accountable for it. Now, my thing about that is, I get what men are saying, but I think what happens is sometimes women feel that men are judging. And when they're judging, it causes that woman to retreat and say, I'm not going to entertain this. I'm not going to try to defend this. I'm not going to try to explain and try to, get you to understand because of your thought process. You got me? So, but I get it. The accountability, if you are in a situation, just go ahead and say what it is and move on. And the man will respect that woman more. Just say it. But men, take what they're telling you and let it go. Stop holding and dragging. I can't, Lord, I can't do that. I can't stand it. The dragging. Well, let's move on. We helping the men right now. The women now. Women, they're attracted to, how can I say it? Like being attractiveness that exudes sexiness, right? So that would be physical attraction. And it doesn't mean, it has nothing to do with looks. This is all about how you carry yourself, your character, how you keep yourself up around him, how you carry yourself around him, how you confident around him. Are you with me? That's what men are attracted to. They're attracted to the confidence that you have and when you're with him, okay? The other one is the communicating without attacking, okay? So now, have I ever been that way? I don't know if I've been attacking. I think the only time, because I don't believe in confrontational relationships. I don't like confusion. I don't like the drama. I just, because I'm a single individual now, but when I was married, I don't remember having all of those. We never really argued. I don't remember having. I think probably within that entire relationship, it was probably 3, 4 times in 10 years. Because I'm not the one that's gonna really have a whole lot of argument back and forth. But I found the ones that I did have communication issue was based on insecurity. They were not, the man was not insecure. So was that communication attacking on my part? And could have come off that way because I'm expressing myself, and sometimes as women we tend to yell, and men shut down. And so I had to learn to stop letting myself go there, because if you know who you are and you know that what this conversation is about didn't happen and it's not reality, don't get upset. You have to not give up your power to someone. And you have to stay strong as a woman when you're speaking to your mate. And you have to have a better emotional war with your mate. And I mean, I really truly try to do that, but I used to have, my mate would I couldn't, just the words, it was almost like manipulating narcissistic words that just trigger you, you know, and it's hard, but I had to finally say, hey, what are you doing? You know what you've done and haven't done. So why are you having a combative conversation with somebody that is blaming you or not dealing with reality, and you're sitting here and you're going back and forth? So you as a person have to say, wait a minute, what am I gotta stop. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not going to attack. So when you're with your mate, don't attack it. Try to get clarity on what you're trying to understand. And if this person continues to give you something that doesn't make sense, just let it go and move on. It's just not worth the confusion within the relationship, because it's only going to take you this way. You're not going to come here. You're going to go here. And so it's just best to take a break. Okay? As I talked about before, women seek, romance and sexual compatibility. Men want affection and appreciation. Men want you to show your love through your words, through your touch, through your acts of service. Just give back emotional and physical and mental love. And that's mostly what men are seeking. Again, as I talked previous just a minute ago about how we softly talk and how we show appreciation. A lot of time men are looking for that more than women. It seems like they don't, but they do. They want to feel that you truly love them. Even though men are strong in their own ways, they're still looking for that piece of, I got it. I'm really strong. I'm really, really, really in, this man. You got me? So I hope those few things that I just gave you about men, what the qualities that men are looking for in women. And these are main ones I find to be the top 10, not top 10, but my top tier qualities that men are looking for. And if you pay attention to that and you go into a relationship, be mindful of what a person is looking for, because your character has a lot to do with the success of your relationship. And so it's so very important that you're just aware of that. You got me? So I hope that the information that I gave you will help you find a mate that's going to make you happy and fulfill your needs, your communication, give you respect, appreciate you, trust you, and you have a strong relationship. It all involves just continue communicating. Because relationships are not hard. They're not easy, but they're not hard. It's what you make a relationship. It's how you see the relationship. It's what you want in a relationship. It's what's going to make a relationship successful. But you have to understand we all have our own view of what love is and how you want to be treated with the mate, how you want that mate to treat you, right? So all those things matter there. So I hope the information that I gave you about the qualities that make a woman a great mate for a man, that's what we talked about. So remember, if you're in a relationship, that relationship, to keep it successful, has to be about peace, joy, and happiness. If any of those things falter at any time, you have to fix it. Because your goal is to love someone for years and for hopefully a lifetime, as long as you're here on this earth. So you have to relieve and remove stress and unhappiness, okay? And if you're single and you're looking for a mate or you're dating right now, just be patient. You know, there's a love out there for you if that's what you want. Just be patient. True love is delayed. You don't have to rush it, okay? We'll be back with Dr. Pamela Smith again, and we'll be talking more about love, love, love.